Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly check-in for the 17th to the 23rd of December. The messages are for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising. So thank you very much to everyone who watches, likes, shares, comments on the video, subscribes to the channel. It's all very much appreciated. And if you would like a personal reading, see the info in the description box below the video on how to do that. These are some of the decks I'm going to be using for today's reading. We're going to start off with a message from the Akashic Tarot, which I'm still using as an oracle deck. So that's going to be like your main theme or the main thing that you need to know for this weekly check-in. So for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising, what's the main message here, please? Oh no, too many. You've got 3 and these are really long. I am planning on reading them from the book as well. So let's try that again for you, Pisces. Just one message for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising, please. Have you still got 3 cards? No, you've got 2. Right, you've got Archangel Michael and Wishes Fulfilled. So I am going to read both of them from the book. I was hoping you would only get one because it is a bit long, but let's go for it. So let's look at the 5 of Keys, Wishes Fulfilled, first of all. If I can actually find it. Right, so it says, so there's an upright message and a message for if the card came out reversed. I'm going to read both because it could be relevant either way. It says, upright, the scene is a bright and full storeroom, a larder for a sizable and successful estate. Inside are keys and coins, wines and spices. Also within the room are a number of baskets filled with a bounty of fruits, vegetables, breads, flowers, sugars and grains. Even the many windows look out at the expanse of your world. This card is a sign that the time has come for your wishes to be fulfilled and your dreams to be realized. Difficulties may have challenged you for a time, but even in these victory is assured. There is an abundance of sweet nourishment and acquired lands coming. The keys to the castle are yours. Celebrate. Reverse, the message says your dreams may feel as if they are somewhere off in the distance, but they don't have to be elusive. You must work to change your circumstances as well as your responses to them. Don't define yourself in lack and don't go on the defensive. Remain strong and steadfast in your little victories and your inner abundance. The most important key to getting your wishes fulfilled is the power inside you. Keep working on your dreams and your dreams will start working for you. So let's look at the Archangel Michael message. So it's a card of abundance, isn't it? A card of abundance, success, fulfillment. Right, let's look at Archangel Michael. So for me, this is a card of courage and power. And I guess together with the wishes fulfilled card, it's like having the power to achieve that, isn't it? And the courage. So upright, the message says, the Archangel Michael is a channel of divine power. He is seen here sharing his energy with 2 small children, bringing them great strength and support. He is about to pick up the boy and he can help you lift your energy too. When you receive this card, know that your energy reflects Michael's amazing strength. This can be a cycle of increasing power for you, one where you feel your courage growing and you know what action to take next. Trust your convictions, your power and your resourcefulness. Michael upright heralds a time of greater courage, force, initiative and action, so don't delay. He's right there with you, so tap into the dynamo within you and take the action that compels you. With Michael and your own power, you can move mountains and lift yourself to new heights. Reversed, the message says, when Michael comes to your reading reversed, it's a sign that you need to reconnect to your real power source. Michael is a channel of divine force, and this card reversed indicates a growing feeling of loss and weakness, spiritually, mentally, and elsewhere. One or more areas of your life may be affected, and you may find yourself in situations where you just don't know what to do or how to take the initiative to do it. If so, it's time to consider all the ways you can start to take your power back. Let go of your old perceptions of limitation and replace them with new thoughts and words that remind you of your God strength. Take action on your own behalf. When you do the things you love, you tap the power. You tap the power? I think it means you tap into the power to make yourself happy. Your soul longs for you to come from timid to truly empowered. Remember that Michael can share his courage with you and help make that happen. So both cards, they are cards of empowerment in terms, in the sense of achieving whatever it is you want to achieve. You have to be empowered about it. Like, it's not going to fall into your lap, which I think we all know. But it's about the action you take, and feeling empowered in the actions that you take to achieve whatever it is you want, and having the courage to do that. So I'm going to get your theme from the tarot as well, and then I'm going to read it the way I did in the previous week's check-in with the past, present and future. I'm sticking to that change for now, and I just want to continue to see how it feels. Just give these one more shuffle. So again, the theme, or a card connecting to this theme for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising, please. That feels like a lot. I mean, you've got the World, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, but that was a bit much. So try that again. So again, a card connecting to the theme for, right, Two of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. I mean, the Two of Cups is a card of connecting with what you love, isn't it? And sharing your cup. And I think it spoke of, I think it was in the wishes fulfilled. It could have been, I can't tell now because there was a lot of words in these, a lot of text to read. But it spoke about something about putting the effort into your dreams, and then you're working towards your dreams, and your dreams work for you. And that's what that Two of Cups and Knight of Pentacles is making me think of, because the Two of Cups, as I said, it's sharing. It's connecting with what you love. The Knight of Pentacles is the effort, isn't it? It's the perseverance and dedication to your path and whatever it is that will fulfill you. So, past energy, please, for Pisces. Nine of Cups. It's another wish card, but it's in the past energy. So, have you already had wishes fulfilled in the past, and maybe you're using that energy to help you create more wishes, or to fulfill more wishes, should I say. Present, current energy. You've got the Knight of Swords. And future, potential future. You've got the World. So you really could be using the energy from an experience from achieving past fulfillment to move you forward in your truth, to have a new chapter. And sorry about that, I just heard a door and it sounded a bit close, and it's only me in the building, or in this part of the building. I've completely lost track of what I was going to say. Yeah, so the World is where it's usually where you've successfully completed a previous cycle and you're moving on to a new cycle. And was it, she used to be called Water Baby. She calls herself Island Turtle now. The channel is Bummy Spirit. And I can't remember if it was her who was talking about this or someone else, where we were talking about how life is in cycles. It may not. It might have been Aquarian Insight, actually. She's on Odyssey and Rumble now. About in terms of achieving happiness and fulfillment, that it's not just, you don't just achieve one thing and then you're permanently happy. It's in cycles, isn't it? It's like you achieve one thing, it's like you graduate with that, and then you start the cycle all over again. So it's like repetitive cycles of achieving whatever it is you want to achieve, whether it is happiness, fulfillment, success. It's like, it's not just a constant linear continuation of levels. It's always like a new, like when you've successfully complete one thing, then you do a new thing, you start again. So as I say, you could have achieved fulfillment in the past, and it's like, right, you've done that, you've got a truth from that, time to start a new cycle. So let's get your clarifiers out, starting with that Two of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. I really like the energy of that. I really do. And for anyone wondering, is it a relationship? It could be. It could be. If that's something that you feel is a wish of yours and it fulfills you, then it could be. But obviously, it's the efforts you put into that, isn't it? Whether it means the stages of meeting someone, the effort of meeting someone, or you've met someone, and then the effort you put in from that point forward. So Two of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. What else do we need to know about that, please? So we've got the Two of Wands there. That's choosing your path, choosing your direction. Six of Cups. Yep. Queen of Wands. This may be where you've learned With that Queen of Wands and the Six of Cups, it's learning to go for something along the lines of learning to go for what you really want, or how to get what you really want. That's the first thing that's come into mind. Like I said in the past, you've probably already achieved certain wishes, and now you're using that energy to go forward to achieve more. So that really could be an energy of learning to get what you want. I wasn't going to take that, but I do feel drawn to it. So the Queen of Pentacles, again, it's your values, it's your sense of self-worth, it's getting what you deserve as well. With the Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles together, getting what you are worth and getting what you deserve. Let's just get one more for that. Getting what you deserve. What other card can you get that explains getting what you deserve? Justice is when things are fair, balanced, often when things go in your favor. So yeah, there's an energy here. I would say that whole energy of work towards your dreams and they'll work for you, that kind of is that. I think you've kind of learned something about getting what you want. So we'll leave that and we will move on to that past energy, that Nine of Cups energy. And I'd say in this type of reading, it's just a continuation of using what you've learned here, if you've already been successful, to kind of continue on and move forward. So don't forget, remember, you've learned it now. It's a skill you have, it's an ability you have, and you can use it, even if it means you have to adapt it, because it doesn't mean you do it in exactly the same way, but you can use that going forward. So Nine of Cups, try that again. I mean, you've got the Ten of Wands that wanted to come out, so it just shows that whatever you achieved in the past, it wasn't easy, which that's a normal thing, isn't it? Nine of Cups, please. It came back out, didn't it? Hanged Man. I'd say again, it's the development, isn't it? It's the spiritual development. It's you've learned to look at the different perspectives. You've been through the struggle. You've overcome the burdens to gain whatever it is you wanted to gain in the past, to be fulfilled. You've probably grown from it. I think I might have said that already, to be honest, but you've built a foundation already. You've connected in the past. You've connected with something that you love. And there's probably a sense of understanding now with it. Anything else? Four of Pentacles. Okay, that's a wild card now. So, why is the Four of Pentacles there? I don't know, I'm saying Five of Pentacles. Could have learned to protect yourself against the energy. Right, Page of Wands. You may have learned something about opening up and being willing to explore more, actually, with that Page of Wands coming out. Because, you know, sometimes we can be too protective of ourselves and our resources, our assets, whatever. But it's like you have to kind of have to be open to things to gain. Don't you really? So I'm going to take... Right, High Priestess. Yeah, I'm going to take all of these. Five of Cups. And I would say, so yeah, you have probably learned to be more open. You may have tapped into your intuition more and used how to use that. And part of that learning, I really feel the Hermit and the High Priestess are very similar energies, actually. Part of that learning comes from the disappointment, doesn't it? It's like, even if you do become disappointed and get hurt, you can't let that hold you back. You still, if you want to continue to grow and to gain and achieve in life, you can't keep yourself closed off and protected. You have to still open up and be willing to put yourself out there and be strong and have the courage. So I'll leave that there. I think that explains. There's a strong element of learning here spiritually with the Hanged Man, the Hermit and the High Priestess. That still stands there quite strongly. And as I've said before, spiritual, for me, life in general, the whole thing is spiritual. It doesn't specifically mean what you would consider to be, if you're speaking of achieving something spiritual, does it mean something woo-woo? Maybe, but for me, life in itself is spiritual. Just existing is spiritual. And obviously everybody has their own beliefs, don't they? So that's just the way I look at it. Knight of Swords. So that's the present or current energy. Nope, thought something flipped then. Well, it's that you have your truth, isn't it? And you probably stand pretty strong with that, and you're going forward with it. You're using it to take you forward and propel you forward in life. You may also be clear about what you want at this point in time, or what you have to share. So Knight of Wands. It's the adventurer energy, and you've got the World again, which you could again consider to be an adventurer energy. It's traveling, even if it doesn't mean physically traveling on a plane or something. It's still an energy of exploration and being willing to try different things, to do new things, to grow. Anything else? Grow. Did I just say grow? And then you've got the Empress, which is, it can be very much about growth. I mean, this one isn't pregnant, but it's creativity, it is growth, it's abundance. So let's get one more for that. And then we've got the Queen of Cups. Let's just get one for her. I would say that's probably about honouring how you feel and tapping into to how you feel as well as part of your truth. Can also be about what your heart wants as well, because the Three of Wands for me can be about intention. So it's like not avoiding, you know, if your heart wants something, and I mean, some things may be unrealistic in life, but you know, sometimes we dismiss things too much that our heart wants, and you just say, oh no, that's just a stupid dream. But here it would look like it's like, no, I'm not going to dismiss it. I'm going to contemplate it, and then I'll take it from there. I'm not just going to automatically say, no, that's dumb. Anything else? So I feel that one was first. You know what? There's a little bit of an element of emotional mastery with this Queen of Cups and the cards that have come out. And it's strange because I would usually be more likely to associate the King of Cups with emotional mastery. But yeah, for some reason, I'd mentioned honouring your feelings. And there's almost a sense of not being afraid to honour your feelings, or not being afraid of the emotions that you may experience by going through a certain experience. I mean, the Five of Swords is here. So it can represent that even if there's something that you want to do and there's a bit of fear about disappointment, you've got that fearlessness within you that, right, I'm worried, I'm scared even, but I'm going to have the courage to do it anyway. That, you know, that's fearless, you're fearing less. And that Five of Swords could represent your energy, where you kind of, that fearlessness potentially, or it could just be that you are able or willing to face whatever this potential conflict could be to achieve what it is that you want. You might even feel that you know that whatever happens, even if you do have this disruptive energy around you, or that shows up somehow, that you can handle it and you can restore your own sense of peace, because you've got the Hermit. Well, it's not the Hermit. I keep on saying it reminds me of the Hermit. It's it just feels like the Hermit to me, guiding this person who has whatever they hold sacred on their journey. And it's your inner knowing. It's like you have your inner knowing to guide you no matter what happens. Yeah, so you have your truth. That is your truth, isn't it? Your truth is that you, part of your truth is that you are willing to explore. You know that you can create, you know that you can grow, and you trust and have faith. I'd say faith is the key word with the Queen of Cups in your emotions, whether it is about wanting to do something, the feeling that your heart desires something, or that you can handle the emotions as well that go along with the situation, even if they're not great. So let's look at that World card. It's like being ready. It's just a sense of being ready in the future for new. Even if it's right now. I mean, it is a weekly reading. So although I keep on saying now that I feel like most readings are just timeless anyway, but it could go further than that, couldn't it, really? But you could be something within this weekly check-in, by the 23rd, you're ready for something new, or it could be further along than that. But let's see. So the world, what do we want to know? Or what do we need to know about that? So, I mean, you've got the Six of Swords again. It's going off on your journey. You've got what's sacred to you, what you value. You've got the Hermit, your inner Hermit there again, guiding you on your path. You've got your truth, the Knight of Swords, also with you on the journey. You have the Knight of Pentacles, so that can be dedication the Magician, you've got the skills. I mean, with the Knight of Pentacles, it's a willingness to take the steps, but to learn as you go along as well. Committed to learning and the path. The Magician is the capability. It's like you already have mastery over something and capability and confidence, but you also are honing those skills as well. Let's get one more. And I mean, that for me, the Ace of Cups, it's about fulfillment. It's like being willing to do whatever you're willing to do whatever you need to do to get your sense of fulfillment. Right, okay, do you actually need any advice? I mean, I'll get advice. I'd say that the main advice would be to keep going, keep doing what you're doing, keep honing the skills that you've developed to achieve your happiness and your fulfillment. Continue to have the courage, continue to fear less, and to grow those abilities and those skills. So any advice for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising? Any advice for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising? Right, you've got Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. So that is a nurturing energy. It's almost, I wonder if you've developed the ability to nurture yourself through whatever situation it is, or you're developing that further. So you may have developed it in one area of your life, and then it's just expanding out into different areas of your life that you're able to nurture yourself, your situations, whatever your dreams are. Let's get one more for you as well. You have Wise One, grow within your current situation. So again, for me, that is this card. It often speaks of, if we took it literally, specific situations that you're involved in where it tells you not to give up. I mean, I did say keep going as you are anyway, not to give up in that sense. But it still also reminds me of where I said you may have this energy now, or you're developing this energy where you can handle whatever situation you're in. This bunch of cards here. Was it this one? It probably wasn't this one actually, was it? I think it was this batch of cards where you've kind of developed your whatever abilities you need to pursue your dreams, your wishes, your heart's desires. And it's kind of, I would say it's kind of growing those abilities when it says grow within your current situation. So whatever your situation is, whether it is positive, whether it's more on the negative side, it's that you're probably growing your ability and capability of handling those situations, whatever the situations are. So I am going to leave your reading there. I think that's enough. I mean, it was a pretty good reading, to be honest. Yeah, it's, as I say, keep going, continue to have courage, fearless, to learn, to grow. Yep, thank you for watching. Feel free to like, share, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel. If you want a personal reading, see the info in the description box. But other than that, take care.